Everybody clap your hands. Hey. Come on, come on, come on.
Willie is out this Sunday and everyone else is busy. So you got volunteered to cover lighting for the Sunday services, but you've only watched it done once before. So how are you going to use these light boards to create a well-lit worship service? This video will cover the basics of lighting a Freedom Fellowship service with the current light setup. First of all, keep in mind the order of service, plus our pre-service, transition, and post-service time, which are going to dictate what needs to be done from lighting. Pre-service. First, go to the set of light switches next to the backstage door on the platform. Switch the platform chandeliers off. Then switch the first two sections of annex recessed lighting off. Plug in the 4 LED uplights with 2 plugs next to the sound rack and 1 on the sidewall behind the vocalist. Upstairs, go to the color source board. Move the playbacks slider fully up. This enables the 10 playbacks in memory. Playback 1 is warm worship. Bring that slider fully up. Playback 2 is bright worship. Bring that slider to about 80%. Attached to the color source board in the bottom right corner is the remote for the main sanctuary lights. Slide it up to release it from the board. Press the down triangular button on the remote 3 to 4 times to dim the sanctuary lights part way. On the electronics board bottom right corner, ensure that the X dimmer is up and the Y dimmer is down. This enables both scenes. Slide the master dimmer all the way up. Then X3 and X4 are the blue back wall wash lights. Set them to 10. Y2 is the red lights in the back corners. Set that to 8. Y5 is the upstage down light. That gets set to 5. And Y6 is the downstage down light. That goes up to 8. Y11 is the main front light for the stage. Set that to 10 and we are ready to go. Opening greeting. During the time Pastor Rick welcomes everyone, opens in prayer, and introduces worship, use the remote down button to dim the main sanctuary lights until they are just visible in the fixtures. During worship, it is all about supporting the mood. Here is a warm worship. Warm worship playback is up, supported by about 70% of bright worship playback, and the front lights on the electronics board at full. Notice the song show background is warm color as well. Here is a neutral, almost cool worship in full bright. This is using bright worship playback only with the upstage downlight at about 6. For full-on jumping worship, this is desired. Here is a deep blue worship using the blue worship playback. To achieve this depth of color, the front light and upstage light on electronics board are at or near 0, and a touch of the green stage playback has been added. Be cautious with deep color, that the worship leader can still be clearly seen. Also notice the song show background is a cool color as well. When Pastor Rick moves on to the platform at the end of worship, start to bring playback bright worship slowly to 100%. Also bring the electronics board stage wash to 10 and the downstage downlight to 8. When Pastor Rick directs the congregation to share hugs, press the round button on the remote. If not already there, bring the lights I just mentioned up faster. Once the band has left the platform and Pastor moves into the sermon, bring playback sermon to 100%. Then ease bright worship down to about 60% to dim the areas behind Pastor. Use your eye and judge what looks good. At this point, no further action is required until after service. During the time between first and second service, reestablish your starting point by doing the following. Turn the 2 sections of annex recessed lights off again. On the color source board, playback warm worship to 100%, bright worship to about 80%, and sermon to 0. On electronics, X3 and X4 to 10, Y2 and Y6 to 8, Y5 to 5, Y11 to 10. Don't forget to bring the sanctuary dimmer down 3 clicks. Post-service, please turn the platform chandeliers on before you turn off the performance lights. To secure the lights, simply slide the Playback's master slider and the Electronics master slider to 0.